Guys, I feel so weird. I haven't recorded in so long. I don't know if I can do this. So, welcome back to Caffeine and Confessions. It's been a nice break for me, except it's not been a break for you guys since I've been putting out the videos. But I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, and this one comes out tomorrow. So, I had to get on top of it and finish and edit it today. But yeah, welcome back to Caffeine and Confessions. Oh my gosh, so like my face is so fried, so I know I look crazy right now. Well, maybe I don't because I can't tell when I get sunburnt. Like, I can't tell if I'm sunburnt or not except for the day of. I got sunburnt yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. I am officially 20. Should I die? Yeah, so that I probably should. It's okay. And we went deep sea fishing. And I was like, did I bring sunscreen? No, obviously not, because I never freaking wear sunscreen. I'm probably going to get cancer when I'm freaking late 20s. But I was like, it'll be fine, right? It was not fine. My face is so swollen this morning and it's burning hot. And also, I just got back from a run, hence the interesting choice of clothing. But I basically look the same in all my videos, so you guys can't really tell, but under here I have the sweatiest clothes on. I don't know why I had to share that. It's fine. What else is going on? I don't even know. I went to St. George for a little bit and visited some of my friends. Got my tattoo. I think I already talked about this. Yeah, I got my tattoo touched up. Let's see. Yesterday we went to Cheesecake Factory for dinner for my birthday, and what else? I think that was it. I was fishing from like 10 a.m. to 4, so yeah, caught nothing. Love that for me on my birthday too. Like, the fish were really doing me a favor. Also, it's probably because I don't really know how to deep sea fish. I've only gone twice in my life, and I can't tell when there's a live bait on my hook if it's the live bait or if there's a fish actually biting it. So multiple times I would bring it up and I was like, fuss, like it's gone. Some like a fish ate it and I missed it because I thought it was it swimming around, you know. Um Most of you hopefully will know what I'm talking about. I don't know. If you've never fished, go do that. So, okay. Let's get into it. Okay, today I'm drinking a Ghost Blue Raspberry. This is one of my favorites. This is actually what got me hooked on energy drinks. My ex showed me this, my very first boyfriend. No, well, kinda. But yeah, it's good. Ooh, it's so good. Oh, okay, I wrote these down so long ago. This is why I need to like record them as I write them down, you know? But we're gonna try and get into it. I wrote down. Okay, I'm. Blah, blah, blah. Let's restart. I feel like people are afraid to do stuff and afraid to be too much these days because of the cancel culture we have and people being so judgmental on TikTok and Instagram. And like, there are so many jokes about like Instagram being like crickets because no one is like liking or commenting anymore. Either, I don't know if that's because they aren't on Instagram anymore or if it's because people are too nervous to like say stuff and like things, you know, and like post. Like, I hardly have any of my friends posting anymore, I feel like, unless it's for like people that are getting married. But that's rare. And I think like it's just become a thing to where people just like can't even be themselves. Like, when I went, the last two concerts I went to, people were not standing up, jumping, screaming their hearts out. It was so awkward. So awkward. I've never been to a concert where it was just like everyone's just standing around like, okay. Like, people were sitting down for some of the songs. I was like, this is not like the vibe at all. And I heard that a couple of the Tyler concerts in Los Angeles, the pre-openers, or is it just the openers? Just the openers. Stopped like halfway through because they were like, this sucks, like the vibe's not here. Me and my friend were also really disappointed. We were excited when Lil Yachty was gonna play. Wait, yeah, was playing Broccoli, and we were like, okay, everyone's gonna be hyped for this song. Like, obviously, like, we grew up on this song. No one but me and her, and we were like, so what happened? I think we're all too judgmental of each other these days or something, because no one should be feeling like they can't just go all out without feeling awkward, you know? That's what concerts are for. If you're not there to be like that, then why are you there? And maybe it's because a lot of the people that showed up to his concert didn't know the songs, but like, that's weird. Why would you spend $400 on a seat to not know half of his songs? Like, I get like some people like to go because it's trendy and stuff, but still, there were like, I think the same thing happened with the Billie Eilish fans. Like, half of the place didn't even know the words to some of the songs. I kept seeing videos. I was like, gosh, like, why did you pay that much to be there and not even like half the music, or like know half the music, you know? Like, it's good to still have an experience. I don't know. It's like nice to be there, whatever. It's fun. But if you don't know the songs, I just don't know how you can enjoy it to the full amount, right? But anyways, I just feel like people are afraid of like being too much, and like clothing too. Like, I have kept myself from wearing what I actually like and like see on other people, and I'm like, oh, like, I would love to wear that, but I just feel like I'd get hardcore judged either by my parents or friends or whatever. And so I just don't end up buying the things that I like, because it is like my style that I like is pretty, like, I don't know, it's not the norm, you know? But also, the norm is like everyone's wearing the same things these days, that anything different is going to be weird, you know? All the girls are wearing Addicted, Brandy, Lululemon, like whatever, all the top freaking brands right now. And all their clothing is like the same, right? So every girl is like, oh, I know you got that from there. I know you got that from there. So anything different from that, people are going to be like, that's a little weird, you know? So it really, but like, that's the problem. It's like my outfits might not be that crazy, but because everyone's wearing the same things these days, it's going to be like, whoa, you know? And I need to like stop caring though, because I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about it, because I don't know. I'm just going to start wearing what I want, even if it's like extreme and different. Whatever. It's not even that extreme. It just seems extreme because everyone wears the same stuff, right? But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like... So this is the problem. When people see you wearing something different, they like to comment. And I don't like comments. Say you got a new shirt, you got new pants. Like, people like to say, oh my gosh, are those new? Like, for some reason, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I don't wear my new clothes because of this. Like, I don't like the attention. I don't care. Like, yes, I got new pants. Like, why... I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it does. I just don't like the attention of it. Like, just let me live. Everyone's buying new clothes all the time. Why you gotta point it out? Like, maybe they don't have anything else to say. I don't know why it bugs me. Someone tell me why it bugs me. Please. I need to do some deep diving on this. But, like, I purposely won't wear my new clothes or, like, try on a new outfit because I just don't like the comments, and I don't like, for example, I have this really, really cute outfit I want to wear at some point, but I do not want to hear it. Maybe I'll wear it this Friday. I'm going to wear it on my day off, because I feel like also I don't really get dressed up, because during the week I'm like going to work and working out. So like I'm working out in the morning, then I have school all day, and it's like I'm home or like I'm in a classroom. I don't know. Like, I guess I could like get dressed up to go to school, but that's kind of like pointless. I'm only there for like an hour. I'm at home, and then I go to work, and it's not like I'm wearing my like outfit to work. Like, I have to wear my work clothes. So I think that's another reason why I don't like actually like get ready, because I don't know. Like, it's a waste. I'd like put it on for a couple hours and then take it off, or because I have work or school, or like want to be comfy at home. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wear it this Friday on my day off. But anyways, besides the point, it's the cutest skirt I have ever seen. It's like, and it had shorts under it, so immediately I was like, I'm buying this. It's like plaid, and it has ruffles, and it's like brownish, green, yellows. I don't even know how to kind of explain it, but I think you guys get the gist. Then I have my Doc Martens. They're brown, low cut. They're not like the high Docs, whatever. With some high like white cream socks. And then I was going to wear like this tan t-shirt and tuck it into the skirt, and then I had jewelry that went with it. And it's so cute, but like not a lot of people. Okay, this kind of sounds pick me because there are girls that wear like Doc Martens and all this stuff, but like I don't know. How do you not sound pick me these days? Like I swear everything sounds pick me, so I give up. But anyways, I just know like my family or my sisters would be like, "What are you wearing?" Like, and I just hate that. I don't like the attention. Just let me wear what I want to wear. Don't comment. Let's move on. Okay. Gosh, that was a long little rant on that one. I wanted to talk about users. If you know what I mean by users, it's people that are using you to get something for them, get something out of you for them, versus people that actually care. Because this is really hard. I feel like people have a hard time depicting, yeah, I think the difference between both. I think it can get really messy depending on the person. If like you see them do like, because you could see them doing things that are like, okay, like that's definitely like you actually don't care about me, you're just doing that for yourself, like you're saying this or doing this for yourself. But then other times you're like, okay, like you might actually care about me, and it's not. So it's really hard to like tell sometimes, but I feel like for the most part, if you could stay consistent and like maybe like write them down, like what you see, like I like to talk about like the trends or whatever, like say, I'm trying to think of an example, give me a second. Oh, here's a good example. Okay, this is like kind of minimal. It's like, say your friend is like, oh, I like text you and it's like, oh, I really want to go to this place tomorrow. And then you're like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, let's go do it. And then she's like, yeah, but I have no money and like I can't drive. And so like, can you drive me? It's like, you didn't actually like want to go with me. Maybe you did. See, this is one of those things that is like, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but you are just telling me about it, so I will offer to drive, or I will say yes to driving because you asked me to go with you. So it's like, in those instances, it's like, can you tell if like, gosh, I'm saying like a lot. Ugh. Give me a second. But like, yeah, oh my, there it is again. It's hard to like, my brain, guys, my brain. Decipher if that's them trying to just hang out with you or like them just getting a ride out of you so they're able to go where they want to go, you know? It's hard. It's hard though, because it can build up. There can be so many more instances of this type of thing, and you're like, okay, are you even my friend? Like, maybe they do still like to hang out with you, but you feel used more than you feel like their friend. So it's like, you kind of have to weigh the differences and be like, okay, if they're using me more than they actually want to hang out with me, that's when it's like, you kind of got to drop that person, because there's like, that's not gonna be a fun friendship, honestly. Like, that sounds draining. But if it goes both ways, like, maybe, I don't know, even then, I wouldn't ask someone if I want to go do something if they could drive us. Like, I just feel like that's a little, I don't know. Because, like, I want to do this. Will you drive me? It's almost like you're my mom taking me somewhere. I'm trying to think of a better, like, explanation for this one, but that's, like, all I could come up with. But yeah, like, I think you can tell when someone actually cares, because it's like, it'll be worded different than that. If anything is making you feel iffy about if they're, like, you're being used or if they care, it's like, most likely they're using you. You should never have to feel iffy. Like, you can tell when someone actually cares about you. So, it's really hard, but the problem is, it's really hard to make a decision on whether you should keep them as a friend or let them go, you know? That's the hard part, is like, they can show that they care but also do this other type of stuff. So I don't know. My advice would be drop them, but like you do whatever you do, like need to do. I don't know. I just don't think I could do that. Like I don't think I could keep having someone being annoying like that. That's just annoying to me. Sorry, but not sorry. And I know people are like, well, if you're an actual friend, you'll understand and like you guys will talk it out and da 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 da. But it's just like, yeah, I guess talk it out. But if, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Everyone thinks that that someone, they can change the other person. Like, whatever. But in the end, it's like the person's choice to decide if they're going to change for you or not. So let them keep doing what they're doing. Use the let them theory. And yeah, let's continue. I had a comment on my TikTok the other day, and I just wanted to share with you guys because I just thought it was amazing. I don't know what I don't even remember what the TikTok was. The comment was, me every time I had a date. Oh, holy. I'm restarting. Comment. Me every time I have a day off. It's so peaceful. It's just me and my other half that's talking to me in my head. And then I said, exactly. You're your own best friend and no one will understand you as well as yourself. This is what I wanted to talk about with this comment. People believe that they need someone. I think I've talked about this a lot, honestly, but people believe that they need someone else to feel fulfilled. They need a partner, a best friend, something, a dog. It could be anything. But I think once you come to terms with come to terms with that no one will actually know you as well as you do. It's kind of just like, okay, like I'm going to be fine on my own no matter what happens to me. If I'm left alone for the rest of my life, you will be okay because guess what? Like, sure, these people bring you joy in your life and whatever, but you can find that there are so many people out in the world. Like, you can go talk to a stranger every day and you can find the same joy, you know? It's like no one will actually know you as well as you. And maybe someone will tell you, like, this is where I just don't believe in. Okay, I don't even know how to explain this. What am I trying to say? When someone says, I know you better than yourself, it's low-key manipulating. I'm sorry, but it is. That's not healthy. They don't know you better than yourself, and they're trying to be like that, so they either don't lose you, or, like, they're trying to isolate you from everyone else and say, we have this better relationship than everyone else in the entire world. Like, I just don't believe someone can know you better than yourself. There's just no possible way. For all those times that you're talking to yourself in your head throughout the day, no one else knows what that is. Like, who's, like, what's going on up there. I'm sorry. So, if someone ever says that to you, that's a red flag in my opinion, but... I wanted to talk about EUPHORIA, because it is way too much of a trend to watch this show right now, and I wanted to have some serious talk on this type of show. Seriously, guys, this is brain rot central. Like, I watched this at work when I was having a slow day. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I just couldn't even process it. Like, I was like, why are people watching this? First of all, what is this doing for you? It's not making you happy. There's no benefit in watching this. It makes you, if anything, it makes you like sad or like angry or just like, it doesn't have a positive effect on you from watching it. Plus it's addictive. It's like, there are so many things that go on in such a short amount of time, but they're all bad things. There was not one good thing that happened in that movie. And so it makes you want to keep watching it. And I kid you not, after I watched those 2 or 3 episodes, I was depressed for the rest of the day. Like, I had a depression episode, whatever you want to call it. I went home. I didn't get out of bed. I just wanted to be in bed all night. It really had an effect on me, and it's so weird because movies have never had an effect on me until like this last year. I started watching like horror movies. I was like, nope, I cannot watch horror movies anymore. I used to not get scared at all, but now I literally can't sleep if I watch one. And then after I watched this, I was like totally depressed for the rest of the day. So I think people need to stop looking at TikTok and trends and whatever's going on and being like, oh, everyone's watching this, so I should be able to watch it. It's not true. You shouldn't be feeding your brain everything that everyone is watching. if anything, you should be doing the opposite. If there's something that's trending that's a horror movie or is not good for your brain, it's probably like, or even if it like, I don't even know, just has a lot of sex in it. Like, that's still disgusting. Why are we watching that? Why do you want to watch porn, basically? I just think, don't follow the freaking herd. Like, why, if you know all these things, why would you do it because everyone else is doing it? It's like the same saying every time that everyone uses. If all your friends jump off the cliff and die, are you gonna do it? I mean, unless you want to die, probably not. So why stop feeding our brains shit, guys? I'm sorry, but that show is shit, and I don't think I'm going to be watching it anymore just because of how it had such an effect on me that day. Like, and people are going to be like, "Oh, like it doesn't affect me. Like it didn't do anything like that. Like I'm fine." It doesn't matter. It's like, what's the point in watching it? You could watch something, like, the amount of time that you're spending watching that shit, you could be like reading or watching informational, like, whatever, practicing something, doing something else that isn't so brain rot. Sorry. I'm gonna go off because it's actually bad. Like, it's not a good movie at all. Or show, whatever you want to call it. And they're coming out with another season this summer. That's the reason why I started watching it, was because my friend was like, "Oh, there's another season coming out." I was like, "I've never seen it, but I've heard it's really good, so I need to watch it." I will not be watching it, sorry. I've talked about people pleasing a lot and how it can be really bad for you, but recently I've been like such a people pleaser without realizing it, and I've talked about this a lot, like really, like a lot, because I don't even know. I don't even know why I talk about this. It's a lot. On it's on my mind, I guess. I don't know. But I have a hard time not feeling bad for literally everyone. So at least I have, like, I know I have empathy, and like I'm not like stone cold, like I don't care, because the more I talk about this, the more I realize, like, when I go to work and stuff, like, oh, I don't want to make people feel bad, you know? So I do really care about other people's feelings, but like at the same time it's not good, you know? Cuz sometimes I will care about people that do not care about me. And what's the point? There's no point. Like, there isn't. But for some reason I still feel bad, and I still like care about them even though they don't give two shits about me. So like, at what point do you stop, and at what point does it make you a bad person, basically? And when you stop is when it starts hurting you, basically. That's my answer for that question, is if it starts taking a toll on your mental health, that's when you stop. If it's just like, I don't know, someone passing in a day and they're not treating you nice, but like you're going out of your way to make them feel better, and it doesn't really have an effect on you because you don't know the person very well, like, whatever. But yeah, at what point does it make you a bad person? I don't think it ever really makes you a bad person until, I don't know, it doesn't really make you a bad person, but it can make you feel like, how do I explain this? Like, to everyone else, they probably don't see you as a bad person, but to yourself, you should feel like a bad person because you're not taking care of yourself, you know? Other people are going to be like, oh my gosh, like, they keep, like, doing stuff for this person even though they treat them bad. But then at a certain point, it's like, oh, they don't really have self-respect. So I don't think necessarily it makes you a bad person, but I think it can make people perceive you like a different type of way, like, oh, she might be insecure, she doesn't have self-respect, like, or you might be feeling bad about yourself because of it, because you're like, why am I doing this, like, even though I know it's like not the best for me. So I don't really know. I don't know, guys, but that's kind of my advice for it, for that one that I keep talking about. Last little comment I had. Well, I mean, I have a few. I think I told you guys I was going to the psychiatrist on the 11th. I really need to go see what's going on with me, because basically I've been still depressed. I told you guys I thought this year was gonna be better. It's better than last year, that's for sure, but it's not very good. And I think the only reason why I've been able to like push through and stuff, like I feel like a lot of people that have been depressed from a young age end up like giving up or like killing themselves basically because they didn't have like a point of their life where they were like super happy. Like if you always have felt like depressed from like your earliest memories, I understand like that could be like, oh my gosh, like what do I do? Like this is my life. I don't want to feel like this anymore, you know? But I think I am able to like push through and do all these things I still like to do and not just rot in bed. Like, cause there was a point where I was like that, but I think it's because I have been at my happiest self at one point, and I'm just like, I'm pretty positive I can get back there. The longer it goes on, I feel like I kind of lose hope, but I'm hoping this next appointment is going to help me. Like I really have my hopes set high for this, but that's kind of how I've been able to push through. It's just like, okay, like I know I was really happy at one point. I still remember the feelings I had, so I'm like, there's got to be something or some way for me to get back like to this, and I don't know, because I'm not fucked up for the rest of my life. I know that. Like I'll be fine. But this is one of my issues. Okay. While we're talking about all my issues that I've been having, this is one of my biggest issues that I don't know what to do about. Like, I do not get it. I don't understand how my brain works, and this is why I can't wait for freaking the 11th of this month. But I just care. I either care so freaking deeply and I get super attached to something or someone, or literally it could be anything. And then I'm like avoidant and cold, but there's no in between. Like I have these phases where I'm like super attached, super like care deeply about everything. And then like it flips a switch the next month. I'm like, I don't care. Like I don't give it two thoughts. Like if anything, it's blocked from my memory. Like a lot of my, and maybe it's because when I do care deeply, I never am satisfied. Like from doing it, so maybe my brain's like, whoa, like stop doing that, like it's not helping you in any way. So then I go to the other side and it's just like, okay, don't care at all, forget all about that because it's hurting you, and then if you do think about all those past experiences or whatever, it'll make you sad, so you don't want to feel like that, so let's just shut it all out, you know? And so that's why I can't wait to figure out what's up with my freaking memory loss and stuff. But I know depression has an effect on memory loss. I don't know. Honestly, I'll let you guys know what they tell me because I'm pretty open and I don't really care to tell the world what's going on. But it's really frustrating to be like, there's no in between with both of them. To go from one polar opposite to the other is just, it's draining because it's just like, what do I do? It's like with my friends even, or just like with anything, even like things that I do, my hobbies. It's like I care so much, and then the next month it's like I forgot all about that. I don't care at all. So probably a sign of ADHD, but it's okay. We're figuring it out. So random, like always. Love these random ones. I'm glad that I could actually like kind of remember what I was writing down in this one, because the last one I was so lost. I was just like, and now we're going to what's the next thing I was like trying to talk about? Like, what did that even mean? Sometimes I write down the shortest things. I was like, what was this girl thinking a week ago when she wrote this down? She should have gone more in depth so I knew what she was talking about. But yeah, this one went a lot better, and I'm so glad. And now I can go shower and edit this video. I'm so excited. Now you can see an up close of my freaking burned face, and my sweaty hairline. So love that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go try the blue Sour Patch Kids Ghost, one of their best flavors, and I will get you hooked on all of their energy drinks. If you just try this one, just try it. Even though you probably don't want that addiction, so maybe don't. But thanks for watching. See you guys on Monday. Bye!